Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Good day. Welcome to Transformation Tuesday. So good to be with you here again. I am Liz Forrest. Please say hello in the comments if you're joining me live or on the replay, so I know who you are. I'd love to know that you're here. So how involved are you in your community? Do you have multiple communities that you are a part of? Please share in the chat. How involved are you in your communities? Lately, I've been having lots more conversations within my classes and with friends and with family too about community and what it means to be part of a community and how valuable it is to have community, especially in these times of division and uncertainty that we are all facing. And another question, how to introduce ourselves to a new community. That's come up a couple of times. How do we introduce ourselves to a new community? When we move to a new location or have a new interest, we want to find people who also have that interest. Yeah, how do we introduce ourselves? We know community is us humans connecting over shared interests and identity and location, maybe social activities, certainly religious or spiritual commonalities, and it's a long list. There's many, many communities of all different kinds. And community gives us a sense of belonging, a sense of collective action, maybe. For sure, safety, social interaction, fun, and support. And what does community mean to you? We're a community right here in Transformation Tuesday. Yes, we are. And I love that you're all in Transformation Tuesday community with me. So I have multiple communities in 3 different countries and am beyond grateful to be part of all of them. And I've lived rurally and I've lived in the heart of cities. And I've noticed that rurally, in my experience, community kind of found me rather than me searching for a community. Yeah, small towns with less people have felt easier for me to become a part of the community than large cities. What's been your experience with city or country communities? I moved to my current city of Albuquerque 4.5 years ago, and it's a new city for me. Even though I have spent a lot of time in New Mexico, I didn't spend a lot of time in Albuquerque and have never lived here. And so I moved to a brand new neighborhood. And neighborhood community has always been really important to me, especially after many years of being very involved in a strong rural island community. So rather than waiting for the neighbors to find me in my new neighborhood in Albuquerque, my partner and I invited all the people on both sides of our street to an informal neighborhood watch meeting, as we had some safety concerns at that time. So that was the first thing that I was involved in to introduce myself to my new community. And people came. They came to that safety meeting, that informal neighborhood watch meeting, and I met my neighbors for the first time, a lot of them. And then from there, we decided as a collective in that meeting to have quarterly safety meetings, sometimes our place, sometimes somebody else's. And then that Christmas, my partner and I decided to host a social holiday gathering. Do something social, something fun. And again, we invited both sides of the street to the holiday party, and almost everyone came. Our little house was bursting with people and food and conversation, and really a lot of fun. And from that time on, us and our neighbors have had many more gatherings. We've had them for political support. We've had social gatherings. We've had spiritual gatherings, and even individual needs for people. on our block, somebody needing a ride to a medical appointment, to a new baby being born, so a meal train set up within the neighbors. So what I've learned about building community is don't wait for the community to find you. Don't wait to be invited. Do the inviting. Start something that addresses the needs of your neighborhood, or start a group with folks that you want to build community with so that we can get connected to each other. We are so in need of community connection in these times. So in need. More and more, I feel we need our communities. And it's enjoyable. It's really enjoyable. I would love to hear your stories, I'm sure you have, of community in the chat. So please share, inspire us with your stories of community and community building. What's your feeling about rural community or about in the heart of the city community? Let us know. So last Friday, I began my next awakening course. It's a 3-month journey into the Toltec shamanic practices that lead each participant to reclaim themselves from their past with energy exercises, shamanic tools, and with those tools, how to release ancestral and current wounding finally and forever. I love passing on these practices as I have been witness to the deeply profound healing that they offer. So if you're interested, message me. I will tell you more. I'm going to keep the class open for about 2 more weeks. So you still have opportunity to join us on this really transformational and deep healing journey. And also the Teotihuacan Spring Power Journey to Teotihuacan, Mexico is filling, almost full. I have a couple spaces left. So we're going to go over spring equinox to immerse ourselves in the path of transformation with the coming of the spring renewal time. If you're interested in that, message me and I'll give you all the details. So thank you for joining me in our community of Transformation Tuesday. I love that you're here. And please share in the chat. What's your feeling about community? What's your experience with community? How do you community build? Thanks for being here. I send you all my love.